I think it's fair to say that we are seeing a global realignment. We are seeing massive protests sparking up all around the world, largely led by Gen Z, who are fed up with how these governments are running, and they are demanding change, and they are demanding it fiercely. Madagascar, the East African country, is no exception. So they have been on edge for the past week with massive youth-led protests shaking the capital, Antananarivo, and spreading across the country. What set it off? Daily life grinding to a halt because of constant blackouts and dry taps. In some neighborhoods, people have been without electricity for 12 hours at a time, and water shortages have left entire blocks struggling. For young people especially, that frustration has boiled over. So on September 25th, they defied a ban on demonstrations and filled the streets demanding change. Police cracked down, firing tear gas, rubber bullets, and putting the city under a dusk to dawn curfew. Things turned chaotic fast. Malls were looted, politician homes were vandalized, and clashes left dozens injured. And by the weekend, protests had spread to other cities like Mahajanga and Diego Suarez, showing that this isn't just one city's anger, it's a national crisis. President Andry Rajoelina tried to cool things off by firing his energy minister and then going further and dissolving his entire government. On September 29th, he went on TV, apologized, and promised to rebuild a new cabinet. But for a lot of people, that just wasn't enough. Protesters say swapping out ministers won't fix the deeper problems. It's up and it's stuck. So they're demanding accountability and real reform, not just political musical chairs. And here's the reality. This isn't only about power and water, it's about young people tired of being ignored. They've been inspired by protest movements in other countries and are pushing back against corruption, inequality, and neglect. At least 22 people have died and more than 100 have been hurt in just a few days, according to the UN. Numbers that the government disputes, but that highlights how serious that this has become. And all of this comes after a tough year. Cyclone Daquileti hit earlier, leaving destruction and displacement in the north. And just weeks ago, Madagascar was reckoning with its colonial past after France returned human remains taken more than a century ago. So the tension in the streets is now part of something bigger. Frustration built up over years, a generation demanding more, and a government running out of easy fixes. Where this goes next depends on whether Rajoelina can offer real solutions or if young Malagasy keep the pressure on until the lights come back on, the taps run again, and their voices are finally heard. Before you go, if you'd like to support my work, you can grab a bag of coffee from the coffee roaster using my affiliate link. The show gets a small cut from each sale, and plus you'll be helping a local small business thrive. And the best part is that you'll get 10% off of your first order and they'll ship anywhere in the US. So place your order today using the link in my bio.